I didn't mean to offend anyone. My own relationship with the Bangladeshi community here is very strong. We can build on our relationship with Bangladesh. I'm very concerned about any upset I may have caused. That certainly wasn't my intention. I didn't mean to offend anyone or upset anyone, and I'm genuinely concerned that I have done so, not least because the relationship between Labour and the Bangladeshi community is very, very strong. It's historically strong, great friendships and partnership. My own relationship with the Bangladeshi community here is very strong, particularly in my own constituency, where we work as partners, and I have many, many friends that I work with, so much so that my very first trip as a politician was to Bangladesh, to go to Dhaka and to go to Sylhet, which was beautiful, to see the homes of many of the people that live in my constituency and to understand the warmth and generosity across Bangladesh that I personally felt. Now, those relationships are strong, and therefore it is a concern to me that words that I used have caused upset, and I do want to address that and to be absolutely clear that that was not my intention. I value hugely the contribution the Bangladeshi community makes to our economy, to our culture, to our country, and I want to build on that. But look, I do understand that people have been upset, and it's my job therefore to say that that wasn't my intention, to understand the concern, and just to reiterate, if I may, my very strong support for the Bangladeshi community here and my desire to build on the relationship that we already have. I wasn't intending to single out Bangladesh. I was just thinking about the sorts of countries that we were working with in relation to asylum claims, and therefore it was sort of front of mind. But I wasn't meaning to single out or say it's a particular issue with Bangladesh. Of course not. And we massively value the contribution that people in this country who come from Bangladesh have given us and enriched our lives. So again, if I've caused concern or upset by appearing to single out Bangladesh, that wasn't really my intention. I was simply indicating that I do think there's real scope for our two countries to work together, and if we're able to form a Labour government, and I hope that we can, and that we can build on our relationship with Bangladesh, and that UK and Bangladesh working together in the years to come will be of great benefit to the UK, to Bangladesh, to the Bangladeshi community here in the UK. And it was really for that reason that it was front of mind rather than any other reason. I hope that we get a Labour government. If we do get a Labour government, we will work with our Bangladeshi community. I've obviously been working with the Bangladeshi community in my own constituency in Camden for 10 years now, and we've discussed the sort of issues, the challenges that they face in terms of housing, in terms of health, in terms of business in particular, and hospitality, which has been really hard hit in the last few years. I think that if we're able to form a Labour government, we could carry some of those discussions forward into government, face those challenges together. We have to improve our health service. We have to make sure that housing is improved. That's a massive issue across the community. But, you know, almost above all else, the businesses, which, you know, the Bangladeshi businesses are, you know, resilient. They've put a huge amount in. They've lived through some really difficult years supporting those businesses, and that's where I see we can really put in the support, the partnership, building on a very strong relationship between the Labour Party and the Bangladeshi community. My personal relationship with the Bangladeshi community, because the reason I went to Bangladesh as my first political visit is because I so wanted to see the country where so many of my constituents came from. They wanted to show me where they lived and their families, and that's why I am very concerned about the upset that's being caused here, because I do have, and it matters to me to have that very strong relationship with the Bangladeshi community. And so I want to make sure that is strong and in place, and if we come into government, that we then build on that, and the conversations we've had over the last 10 years can be more productive if we're in a position to move forward as a government. And I look forward to that with a very positive frame of mind.
আলোতে থাকুন, ফোকাসে থাকুন, হাত রাখুন প্রজন্মের হাতে।